Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, it's been a while, but I've had a lot going on. Anyway, so hang in there, sit down, pull up a chair, and we'll get started here in just a moment. So, if you can't tell, I have a new office. Well, it's not a new office, it's the same room, but I have almost all new furnishings. And it feels so much better and so much brighter and so much more spacious. And it makes me a lot happy. Only it was hell getting here, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it has been several weeks since I put up a video. There's, as I said, there's been so much going on. And I will try to run it down for you without making the story long and winding. Bullet point list. 1. I had to replace the main desk that I bought. I had to replace the new main desk that I bought because it was ergonomically unsuited for my body. So my husband ended up getting that desk. I had to replace the bookshelf that I bought because the new case that I bought, well, it was leaking formaldehyde all over the place into the air. You can still hear it in my lungs 2 weeks later. So we had to get rid of that and replace it with another one. There's an expensive redo on my office, but I am much happier now. And there were several other snafus that just basically clusterfucked the hell out of me. Anyway, it's done except for putting up new artwork. I no longer have a hutch over my desk. You can't see that part because I'm facing where it used to be. Instead, I found a way to compensate for it. And I will be doing a walkthrough of my office. Oh, I hope next week. But it feels brighter. It feels more spacious. It feels clearer. The energy has cleared out. The energy associated with that old desk, I needed to get rid of. Plus, the desk was kind of falling apart in some areas, and it was ruining some of my clothes when I was sitting at it. And just in general, being a pain in the ass. So yeah, this was the year to change it out, and it feels good. Another reason it's been a while is I've been working like crazy. I had to push forward the release date on Tattered Thorns. I still hope to get it out earlier than I put it on the new release date, but I wanted to give myself enough time to breathe because with all the stuff going on in here, it's been nuts. And I have been losing some time and just having to make a lot of decisions and stop to do this, stop to do that, stop to do that. So now I just went, just give myself a few more weeks. I need the time. I don't want to stress out too much. I don't need any more stress in my life than I've had the past not quite a year, ever since Morgan got sick. Also, I will have to admit, it's been hard trying to think of doing the videos without Kaylee here, but I think I'm to the point where I can. I was watching one of my old videos the other night and saw her pawing at me, and it was so hard. But life moves on. We have lovely new babies now. And Kiersey is right behind me in the kitty condo. She loves Mr. Apple so much. He's not sure what to think about being so adored, but he loves the new girls. And he's still a little lost, but he gets lots of attention and he's having lots of love. Now, Kiersey and Ellie are huge. They are barely 8 months old, and they weigh more than both Bridget and Apple. Ellie weighs over 10.5 pounds. Kiersey weighs 9.5 pounds. They are barely 8 months old. So I did have their DNA done, and we're waiting on the results, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know if there's something like Maine Coon or something like that in their blood. Otherwise, they're just very big babies. But yeah, so that's been going on. I've been working on Tattered Thorns. I am excited about it. I'm enjoying it, but I'm also looking forward to getting back to Moonshadow Bay. It feels like that's where I need to be writing at this point, but I can't till I get Tattered Thorns done. And as I said, I am enjoying Tattered Thorns. I do not have the problem I did with the Hedge Dragon series, intermingling it with Kaylee. So that's good. And I love Lyrical. I love her character. Let's see, what else? What else has been going on? My magic has been up. My magic has really been pushing itself to the forefront. And I realized in my chart this weekend, tomorrow, actually, there's a new moon. And it is going to be conjunct a number of planets. And there's a tremendous amount of energy for prosperity and jumping ahead in the career area of my life and finances in general. So I'm going to be doing a great deal of magical work on that. And it's also a solar eclipse, which always shifts things. And it takes some time to see those shifts. So don't be surprised if you do some work and it takes a little time to see the outcome. Just be patient and go with it. And, I'm excited now. I feel like I'm regaining my energy. Everything fell apart starting last July, late June, in so many areas of my life. And I was so stressed about people I love, about Morgan, about just life in general. And then, stuff came up as time went on. I went into flares. And then in December, of course, we got hit with Kaylee's unexpected death. And it feels like I've been pummeled ever since last year. But I now feel like that's starting to ease off. I'm feeling a bit more like myself. And also, I found something, guys. I'm so excited. Y'all know I had to quit coffee a couple of years ago. I've not been happy since. I have not been happy at all because it has always been a part of me. Since oh God, it's my mid-30s, early 30s, I have been a coffee fiend. And I love the buzz and I love the way it makes me feel. And it makes me happier. It seems to elevate my moods. So having to quit coffee has been a real damper in my life. And I'm still hoping to be able to integrate it again at some point if the MCAS backs off. But I found a caffeinated mint. Doesn't have anything in it I'm not supposed to have. And so they come in various dosages, but I got the ones that are 40 milligrams, which is like half a shot of espresso. And one of those a day put into my sugar-free hot cocoa that I make makes it feel like I'm getting at least something of a mocha per day. And my mood has actually lifted. It has lifted since I've been taking this. And I realized I need that little boost to be happy. I just do. A year and a half off the coffee left me still disgruntled and upset. So I've got that again. Makes me happy, makes me feel more normal, more like myself. So that's gone on. Sam's doing fine. Neither one of us has gotten COVID yet, thank God. And I don't care what they say, I'm still stuck in the pandemic. Because if I were to get COVID, it would really hurt me. I still haven't been out of a flare long enough to try and chance the vaccine. I'm just sitting here staring at like years ahead going, how long am I going to be stuck in pandemic mode? for our household. And of course, Sam too, because if he brought it home and I got it, it would be bad. So yeah, that's continuing. I'm just focused on my work, my magic, and personal growth at this point, and trying to see what I can do for my health and dialing things back as much as I can. So that's my update right now. And yeah. And also I'm starting to do Patreon only videos for a couple of the tiers over there. So if you're interested in some more of my videos, then dive over to my Patreon and take a look. Otherwise, I have Tattered Thorns up for pre-order, Weaver's Web, which will be extended into a full book from the novella that came out in the Aged to Perfection anthology. So I'm extending that to a full novel. And then Crystal Web is coming out after that. So yeah, run down. Go ahead, pre-order, because you know you want to read it. And also, I am thinking of doing a limited edition hardcover of the Moonshadow Bay series. And the reason for that series, A, it's selling the best of any of my series. B, it's short, so I don't need to do as much to get all the books into hardcover so far. Can't do audio at this point, just not viable, especially financially. But yeah, hardcovers, they're a thing now. So I will talk to you later. Take care. What have you been doing? Thank you for sticking with me. And yeah, I'll talk to you next week, I hope. Bye-bye.